Rain showers will continue to develop here through the early evening. That's when the heaviest rainfall is expected to push on through. It's actually starting to be seen and showing up on our radar system in northern Indiana. That's when some of the heavier rainfall will start to progress in that northerly fashion and bring some of those heavier downpours into the area late afternoon, early evening hours. 4 o'clock is when most of us are going to be under that heavy shield of rainfall, 45 degrees, and then we'll slip down towards 43 by 7 o'clock with just a few showers remaining in the area. Now we will see those hit and miss showers continuing through the overnight period, but other than that, things are going to dry out just in time for Thanksgiving. Not going to be a whole lot of sunshine out there tomorrow, unfortunately, but our temperatures will stay at least on a mild trend in the middle to upper 40s tomorrow, even with the lack of sunshine on Thanksgiving. Now, temperatures right now, most of us are in the 40s. We're in the upper 30s in our northern communities, where we're still hanging on to a little bit more of that snowfall on the ground. Most of those locations that are south of I-96, that melted and is completely gone right now. That melted last night. Now we are seeing that push in the warm front towards I-96, where we dove those 40s. It's not a big warm front, but it's a big difference between the 30s to the north and the mid to upper 40s just to our south. So we are going to see that slightly warmer air continuing to push on northward with some of these heavier rain showers. That's where the heavy rain is right now in northern Indiana. And for the most part, it's going to move in very quickly here. Kalamazoo by noon, we'll see some of those heavier downpours where we have the darker greens and the yellows. We've got Battle Creek by around noon as well. Holland by 12:45, 1 o'clock in Grand Rapids, Muskegon by 1:30. And again, that's just tracking these heavier downpours. There's no thunder and lightning in this, but that's when the heaviest rainfall is expected to occur here today. Now, we actually lost all of our data from our system over the last 10 minutes. So I had to quickly draw this out and kind of give you an idea of what we're tracking for the end of the week. After today, things are going to remain dry here through the weekend, but Sunday, Monday into Tuesday is when we could have a very strong winter storm moving on through. That's going to move up the Appalachians and actually start to impact the eastern side of the state with a very strong low, which is going to bring some snow on the backside of the system. Wherever this tracks, if it starts to move more west towards us, that could change things over to rain and we could be more mild. But if it pushes further off to the east, that could bring that heaviest snowfall, which for the most part right here in the European model is right over West Michigan. So that could bring several inches of snowfall, very windy conditions, maybe even near blizzard conditions as we head towards later in the next week time frame. And then as that system starts to retreat on off to the north, we could be talking about lake effect snowfall. So something to watch out for 5, 6, 7 days out still. So time will tell where it wants to actually set up and move on off to the north. Again, if it's further off to the east, we could see that heaviest snowfall pushing towards Detroit. If it's more towards the west, it could be some rainfall with the heaviest snowfall out towards Chicago. Time will tell where this system wants to track, but it's likely going to be a very strong one. So we will watch it very closely that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday time frame as we could see our first major winter storm of the season as we begin December.